against an authoritative figure, you go, oh, they control my life, I can't do that? I'm scared. Really? Tell them to go stick it. And move on with your wonderful paradigm that you will create the joyous moment of ascension, the remembrance of what you are. Free will choice. It's all there for you. So, it's question and answer time. I have all the time and no time, so rock and roll. Anybody?
Go ahead.
How do our dreams that we have at night help us to create the life and the excitement and joy that we have? How can we use our dreams that we have at night?
Okay, here's what you're doing. First off, you already are using your dreams. Let me give you a little background on dreams. You have 7 dreams a night. The last one is what you usually remember. Those dreams vary from all of your now creative self, in other words, the personality you are waking up to every morning, going to your past life and your future life of this creation, this personality, this now timeline, and doing work. Because you are going to your past self and talking to your past self so this self that you wake up to can exist. Your future self is talking to this now so that future self can exist. And you're making your choices. Since that future now is there talking to you in this now, in the now, then you must have listened or that future now would not be coming to you. Follow? That's one part of it. A lot to do with your personality here. There are other parts of dreams that will give you messages. There are other dreams that you are working with your other higher selves. There are other dreams that you are working with your friends. In other words, your other entities that are not of you, although way back in the top, the beginning, you are them, but down through the de-evolution of creativity, let's say 50,000 lives down the ladder, so to speak, you are talking with that entity because you are connected here in one way or the other to help each other wake up. And the last dream is the one you remember. That is the most important dream. That is your higher selves all telling you what to expect. Subliminal messages, suggestions to be in the now and be aware of the messages you gave yourself in the dream, setting up those probable realities so you can see those to wake up, to ascend. Your dreams are working. You never sleep. Only your body sleeps. Your conscience is just here, very minimally, maintaining the, what you call vessel, so it can stay alive. But you were not here consciously, you were there. So those dreams that you remember are the main idea of that night's work. There are maintenance ideas and different things you want to do. But the last dream is the most important dream. Your higher self saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. You're going to go here, let's say, Kohl's. There's a sale. So you go to Kohl's and there's going to be a person there. You need to talk to them because they're going to give you eye contact. That person is going to give you an idea that's going to lead you down this, down this, down this. So be in the now. Pay attention to all of your nows instead of, how much can I save? Where do I need to go? Is Starbucks open? Whatever. That, be in the now, and then all of a sudden you get that eye contact and it takes you down an entire new paradigm, an entire new reality of ascension instead of maintaining. Are you following? Okay. Now, let me talk about dreams and symbols in the dreams. Now listen. Please throw away any dream book you have. Kindling. Bottom of the bird cage. Why? Because you are your own universe. You can never relate to another person's idea of what a symbol is. Okay? Fire. Hot. Danger. Fire to me, warm, comfort. Ta-da! Do you see? So the symbols are for you to understand. Not saying you can't share your dreams and get the reflection, because we are in relationship. We are helping each other ascend. So if you didn't get it in translation, the conversation, if you're in the now, talking about the dream, will give you the epiphany through that person of what that symbol meant. Are you following? Yes. Wonderful. So your dreams are so important, yes. And don't worry if you don't remember them, because you have them. All you have to do is truly live in the moment. It's difficult, I know, because you have chronological time. But chronological time is easy. You make an appointment, okay. You have a plane to catch, okay. I'm talking about physiological time. That psychological time of the future and the past and experience that keeps you in time instead of in the now. It looks like this, so it must be this, so I can't do that. That kind of thing. Are you following? Okay. So, what you need to understand about dreams. Again, important. Again, your translations. Again, be in the now to understand them. And don't worry about if you don't remember them once again. If you want to remember your dreams, ask yourself, I need to remember dreams. And if you are not on the level, in other words, your conscious vibration is not on the level of the symbols in translation, because there are no words in the universe, pardon me, of this density or fourth density up. We don't do words. We do feelings, thought blocks. Boom, you got the whole idea without one word translated. So if you're not vibrating enough to understand the symbols, that you are giving yourself to that thought that equates down to a symbol in recognition. In other words, the fourth density is meeting the third density halfway. That idea. If you can't remember, ask yourself to remember, but realize you might not be getting the same work done, because it can't translate to your level of conscience yet. But that's okay, because you're ready to experience that education of symbols to yourself so you can allow higher knowledge to come in. Are we following?
Yes.
Very good, class. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Next.
I have a question that I guess it goes along with the dreams, as far as what do dreaming about particular people and their representation, is that a connection with that person, or is it just, are they just a representation of something? If you dream of somebody specific, what is that? How do you know?
That, again, is going to be up to you. What is your relationship to that person? Okay? In other words, how do you view them? That is something you need to understand. But I cannot translate that for you, because that is you choosing that dream for a reason of understanding. So look at your relationship to them, because everything is relationship. We relate every time we wake up. You're relating to your house. You're relating to your parents. You're relating to your friends. This is how I am with them, with them, with them. That's relationship. Are you following?
Yes.
So if something comes into your dream of a specific person, look on it. Dwell upon that. Ponder on it. Don't look for an answer. Don't look for a conclusion, the end of creation. Look for the isness of what the truth is and keep going. And let it unfold from there to give you the joyous understanding in the perfect timing. Natural timing, not set timing. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Wonderful. Anyone else?
Yes.
Go.
This is personal. This is my future.
Mm-hmm.
Will I be assassinated when I go to Washington, D.C., to the Supreme Court?
You want the answer?
Yes.
Yes. There is a very high probability. Now, this was a great moment of understanding. How? First, let me explain to you all. It is a choice of his. Stop it. Number two, It's a probability. Okay? It is the vibration. Here's how I see it. If you look behind me, right above me, you see a bright dot. Let's make it round, like a spotlight. That is the shining the brightest. To the right and to the left are dimmer round circles. Each one of those circles has a high probability lessening to the left and the right. The assassination is right above my head. That one is a high probability. Now, you've just changed your entire life with that question. Did you ask it? Yes. Which is what? Your highest truth. Now you have the choice, don't you? Are you following?
Yes.
Okay. So do not look upon this as a sad moment. Because you've been here 100,000 times. Oh yes, but he might die. Yes. Get up and go, what's next? It's as easy as that. It's an after hours party. Okay. Now, if you choose to go, now the awareness of that, which is already in you, because you asked the question, and coupled with the answer I just gave you, heightens that awareness. That probability is still right there. However, it shifts. Right now it's shifting because now, here's what you're thinking. Should I? Could I? What if? Now you're seeing all your other probabilities that are to the left and to the right, which will shift back and forth. Are you following? Yes?
But it's not shifting.
It's not shifting to the point of it's still the highest, yes. But now it is what you call looser. More able to shift. But here's the point. It's not shifting is not the truth. Because when you say it's not, then it's not. Isn't that a choice? It might be shifting. It might shift. So, yourself, higher, just gave you that question to me to give you the truth you already knew. Or otherwise you wouldn't have got this information, correct?
Correct.
So you already had the download. Choose. Either way, we love you for your highest excitement. Because that changes the collective of vibration, which is human ascension, which is why you're all here. To raise humanity into remembrance. To raise the human species into ascension. Because you're already ascended, once again. Any further on this? Wonderful. Any more questions?
I have several physical conditions
Mhm.
that cause pain.
Mhm.
Quite a few of them.
Okay.
Each one of them deals with pain.
Yes.
And I am in pain all the time.
Mhm.
Does that have something to do with a mindset or?
Oh, yes. Stop right there. You don't need to go any further. Listen, my little master. Here it is. In the now. Right now, you just created your entire body again. It's brand new. However, it is created according to the belief systems that you believe. You must, if you choose, free will choice, believe that. So your pain is a vibration that you're holding on to. In other words, a negative vibration that is finding somewhere to hide and causing that which will turn into a physical ailment. A lot of it is pity. I'm not saying it is you, but people get sick because they need what? Acceptance. Right? They're looking to be looked at. They need somebody to acknowledge that they're alive, so I'll get sick. Then I can go to the doctor over and over and over again. And then I can get my children to be sad for me. Because I need that because I'm lonely. Yes. So, what you're doing, truly, is creating your own pain. That's okay. Because now you know you're creating your own pain. Welcome to the now. Welcome to revelation. Discount this. Welcome to limitation. You are creating your body every moment over and over and over again. Change your belief about that. Change it. Expose the negative vibration that's causing these and change from them. We all know here multiple personalities on Earth. The ones that are classified as that, because we're all multiple. One personality has green eyes, one personality has blue eyes. One personality has cancer, the other does not. How is that physically possible? Because that's what they believe. Okay, here's another clue. All medicines are placebos. Once again, only the doctor's belief giving it to you, you buying into that belief, do medicines work. Your body goes, okay, what's this? Okay. Oh, I believe it. Okay, it works. Oh, no. They told me that's not a good medicine, so I'm going to, because I read the warning label, I'm going to, and that's what happens. You are creators. Your belief create your reality. Don't discount that. That is the truth. Period. So your physical ailments are the pain that you are creating. None of you, hello, need to die. But you told yourself you need to die.
Oh no.
You bought life insurance for your death. You bought burial plots. You celebrate getting older. You never need to die. Ever. The one thing about the New Testament that I love, the Old Testament that I do love, is they lived 800-900 years. That's the truth. You live that long if you believe, if you choose. Everyone knows everyone's getting older and older. 115, 120 years old. And still playing basketball. Because they can. They don't believe they're old. You regenerate your body every moment. Oh, I love this. Thank you for that telepathic input. Okay, I want to lose weight. Well, not Roxy. Pardon me. If you want to lose weight, no diet works until you believe it. Okay? Look in the mirror. If you want to go on a diet or lose weight, now listen closely, class. If you believe you're overweight, you will never lose the weight. Because you believe you're overweight. Duh! When you believe that, no diet works because you already believe you're overweight, so you will keep putting out your overweight. No diet will work. Look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful. This is my perfect body. I can't believe the joy, beauty I see. I believe I am the perfect image of myself. That shifts that continuous overweight pattern, and now you will lose weight. By the way, losing the weight to the paradigm that you want, guess what happens? You get to eat anything you want. Anything. I got a cupcake. Eat it. I want a cookie. Eat it. Because your body will use that only to what it's needed for. If it is complete stuff that's not needing to your new belief system, out it goes. You are an amazing creation. Believe you are the perfect weight. I am a size 4, 6, 8, whatever you choose. And by the way, skinny is not gorgeous. Voluptuous is gorgeous. Trust that. It's just the magazines that killed this civilization, this paradigm. 50s and so, do you understand your belief is your body, is your pain? Your medicines is your belief in the medicines. Period. You don't want to have cancer? Don't have cancer. They told you had cancer. If you bought into it, you're going to have cancer. Period. Cancer is easy. You have cancers in your body right now because it's serving a purpose. It will not do anything beyond its purpose. But if you change that paradigm into that belief, ta-da! And it's a challenge sometimes. It's a challenge to overcome that. But not in fear, not in struggle, in effortless joy. Oh, easy, I got this. Because cancer is a killer. No, it's not. You choose it to be a killer, ta-da. It's just a challenge. And it's that simple because you're writing the script. Oh, edit. Done. You're the director. You're the actor. It's your play. According to what you choose to believe. Make sense?
Yes.
How are we on time?
We're good.
Okay, next question.
You mentioned something, made me question. Don't we have pre-birth planning for what age we do die?
No.
Not even-
You have choices of what age, of probabilities that you might die, but you do not have to choose them. There's no finite anything. Because why did you come here? To ascend. In ascension, there's no death. Ever. You vibrate this body, your body, into its natural state of light. Because right now you see it as whole, once again, because it's vibrating very slowly, this light, and causing the illusion with your perception ability in this paradigm that it is solid. But as you raise your vibration, you become luminous. You raise it more, you become translucent. You raise it more, you become light. And fit, you're gone. You take your body with you. You never die or experience death as in the conscience leaving, deaminating, so to speak, in this paradigm. So you have your probabilities of ascension because you chose to ascend. That's the only reason why you came here, is to ascend the human species. You didn't come here for the kicks. You came here for the understanding of humanity, to raise the ascension of the species to third to fourth. So, you have probability deaths, yes. But those are, and always will be, free will choices of the personality you